Hello and welcome back to Hof Bergmann. Right, so it's summer. Finally summer's hit and the field 16 is ready to harvest. So we can do some grass silage or some hay depending on the weather. I mean it rained this morning in the game, so the ground's going to be a bit wet, but we can do some grass silage. Thinking of doing some grass silage bales. And then maybe when the grass grows back we can try and get some hay in. Another thing as well, I found out something that right in front of my face was this, which was an apple tree. So I bought myself a box, a fruit box, filled up some apples. I don't know, I missed it. I don't know how I missed it, but it's there. So if we just take this in here, hopefully we can sell these in the shop. There we go. So there we go, that's all them. Also I've got some eggs that I need to bring in here, so we'll do that as well. So we just plonk that there, and we know where that is. All the animals are fed, they're sorted out. Weirdly, overnight I had, I think, about 6 animals die of old age. Now, I'll be honest, I can't figure out which animals they were. I don't know if it's the ducks. I mean, all my animals are pretty much new. Some are mature, but not old. You buy them usually mature anyway, so... Yeah, so I don't know which ones it is. There's no carcasses, and I think the only carcasses you ever see in this game is if you're doing breeding pigs. But looking at the actual list of my animals, I know I bought 100 chickens or ducks, so it's not them. 32 pigs, that's gone up because I've had a few. I'm sure I've got some ones that are really close as well, like that's 0.1 years till it gives me another animal, so I don't think it's them. Cows are definitely had 12 because I bought 2 lots of 6. Now the sheep, I don't know if it's them. I'll be honest, I don't feel like I have lost any animals, so I don't know. I really don't know. So also I got some fertilizer, some chicken food and some pig food in big bags. Took quite a lot of my money, but I did need it, so I've done that. I also refilled from here the spreader, and I went and finished off the field. I give it a good jet wash, so that's all cleaned out. Just put it in here, so that's that done. I wanted to do the corn, but we're still at 9 degrees. We need another degree of temperature to go up before we can start planting the corn, so we're going to be probably planting it late in the season. I mean, last day's tomorrow, it says, but we haven't had the temperature yet. And also it looks like if we do plant it tomorrow, it looks like we're probably going to be harvesting it maybe early winter, so we're going to be doing maize silage quite late. Right, so the plan in this video is I've got the mower set up and we're going to go around the field edges, and we're also going to go around this field edge over there where the grasses come to head, which you can see just about here. I drove over this, so there is crop destruction on grass, so if you drive over grass it will go down to like its first growth stage, or I think that's second growth stage, so you have to keep that in mind. So if you're using a rear mower and you go in a straight line, you're basically going to damage the grass before you take it. So I'm going to go around from and have the mower on the right hand side of my vehicle, so I can obviously take the grass, and then what we're going to do is pick it up with a loading wagon and we're going to make some compost. And then hopefully we can afford the baling machine, and we can sell the compost and make some money. So that's my plan for today anyway, because we need to start really trying to make some money. Right, so what I'll do is I'll speed it on up.
walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.
I'll be intrigued to see how much we get from this. So there's just over 60,000 litres. So I did 3 trailers, 20,000 litres in each one, and then I just did a touch more. So it's just over 60,000 litres. It doesn't need compacting. It already said 100% compacted. So it's basically now in there. You put the sheet on it. And it's green, obviously, different colour, which is nice. And then, yeah, it'll ferment into compost. So it starts off as biomass, which is what we saw as I was tipping the grass in. And then it'll eventually turn to compost. So we'll put the planks up. Yeah, and I'm intrigued to see what to do next. I know looking at the shop, so compost is, you can sell it there for 627. Looks like that might be the only place to sell it. Now I don't know if that's in bale format or you can take it in a trailer. I'm assuming you can take it in either form. I know there's obviously a benefit of doing compost bales, because if you do eventually buy the, where is it? It's over here. So the compost bales would probably come in use mainly if you had the vegetable farm. And then you'll need them. It's just easier to transport it over there when you're using the compost for the vegetables that you grow. Also, I like the idea of doing the compost bales. You do need the bale master. I'll quickly just show you that. So it's in production. You need that. I could probably stick it here, do my bales. I've also put a storage area down just behind my tractor there for the compost bales. And I was thinking of maybe putting the solid fertilizer production. Let me just find it for you. Production equipment. So it's this one. You've got a liquid one and a solid one here. To get the ingredients that you need, so the nitrogen, the phosphorus and the potassium, you have to buy a silo and then put it onto your land. And then from that, this dispenser silo, you will buy the ingredients you need. Now, I saw it as, well, if I'm putting it on my land, it makes it easier. And also, you know, I'm going to buy it every time I take raw material out, it's going to cost me. So what I tried to do was I put £21,000 into the game. I bought it, but placed it somewhere, so i.e. kind of a shop or something like that. So when I go and use it, that it's more realistic. I'm kind of buying it from someone and then paying for it as I buy it. and it's not as easy because I have to travel to get it. So I did that, but I couldn't put it in on anywhere that I didn't own. So I obviously don't own any of this area. You can't even buy this area, so the shops. The only thing I could buy was this piece of land. It's like a placeable area, so I've bought that and I put money in to buy it, and then I also put money in to buy that thing. So it's now at so it's now there, but I'm not going to put anything in this area. It's just literally, you know, imagine it is part of this land. I think this is the land market. And then you go pick it up and buy it. It's just because I wanted to place it, but I thought if I put it on my farm, it's kind of too easy. I wanted to travel to get it and make it a bit more realistic. Whereas you know, you're going to buy these raw materials from someone. Right, so I'll just part this up. I'll put it in here. I'm not going to be doing any root crops. This area here is where you store your root crops. So not until I get any potatoes, which I want to get at some point, because without them I can't make pig food, and pig food's quite expensive. In all fairness, fertiliser, pig food and chicken food have been quite expensive to buy, so if I can start producing that myself, that will be a good thing. So I want to try and make, when I've got the money to do so, I want to try and make my own fertiliser. We'll be able to do chicken feed soon, and then all that's left is to do pig food, but to do that we need some potatoes, because we're already going to get the rye and make the rye flour, and then we'll get whole grain, and then when we got that, we're only missing the one ingredient. So I've had an idea to get some money. It's going to be a big job, but I've accepted it. So I've accepted a contract for 88,000, which is a lot of money, and it's going to come in use on the farm. But it is going to take a while. It's going to be in the next episode. It might be obviously a majority of a time lapse. But I've accepted it because I think it will be good, and it's basically, we're going to bale off field 17, so there's going to be a lot of grass silage bales. They want square bales, so I've leased out all the equipment because I haven't got the equipment for that, and actually the leased out equipment is actually pretty nifty. So if this tractor here, I think it's the upgraded one, as you can see. So the 9340, obviously a lot more powerful. We've got a front mower, the rear mower, a bit of a windrow, a square baler, a wrapper, and then obviously something to pick up the square bales. So it's going to be a big job, but this will be in the next episode. Hopefully we can get it done, and then in the same day maybe do the corn. So yeah, but 88,000, that's going to help a lot. Right, so before I go, I just want to give credit to Robert Holland for the idea of mowing around the fields that we own and taking the grass and obviously making compost from it to create a bit of money. It's a really good idea. It's an excellent idea actually, so yeah, thanks for that, Robert. Okay, so I'm going to end the video there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate that every time, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos on Farming Simulator. See ya.